Think we are now live. What it is, y'all? As promised, back another day. So what it is, we're not gonna extend the intro at this point. We're here every day, so hopefully everybody pop on in and come on in when they come in. This officer y'all looking at right here is Officer Hitchcock. Now, Officer Hitchcock, when we first got out there, was one of them officers who, let's just say you wouldn't want to get stopped by him. You know what I mean? You had to go through the real 1-2-1-2 when you dealt with this guy right here. So, I mean, it was like, wow. But today, we're going to talk about the importance of recording, the benefits you get out of recording, and we'll actually see how recording plays basically into the benefit of us and the community. So, I mean, with that, y'all, we're going to get into it. And hopefully today, my intro, y'all could actually hear it. Yesterday, I seen it playing and I was so happy. And it just, y'all couldn't even hear it. But hopefully today, y'all hear it. So, let's get into it. And if y'all don't hear it, I'll catch you in 38 seconds on the other side.
The Supreme Court has ruled. The Supreme Court, right? You know what that is? The U.S. Supreme Court?
He said, well, the Supreme Court stated something.
Yeah, he talking wave at y'all recording.
Hey, I'm good. Thank y'all for having that camera around me, so I'm protected, man.
They say stop recording because we gonna charge her. Man, that shit was recording.
To identify all occupants of a vehicle when you're detaining that vehicle.
Where I should give him my ID and we all...
I got a whole newborn in here. You know
Right.
It's cold out here.
Somebody needs to watch this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad y'all doing that. I appreciate everything y'all doing.
And they baiting me in. So what it is, y'all, we apparently... Oh, they got a car flag for real, and he just didn't want to be there for that shit.
He know we coming.
They know we coming. Let me take that down real quick, y'all. Was using profanity, but that's Hitchcock right there, y'all. Hitchcock has a young gentleman flag. Let me turn this back up so y'all know
they patting this nigga down. They are in his pockets. Did they forward that?
See, they was on them, y'all. They was on them. I'm gonna crack that just a little bit so y'all can hear that, but that's really nothing but wind. So, this is all, like I said, this is Officer Hitchcock. He's out there with Officer Lemon and traffic stops, y'all. You know what I mean? Like I said, we got to see the traffic stops. If we don't actually watch these things happen, most people don't believe them. You know what I mean? Now, we still getting set because we had a nice little distance to go. Y'all see how far away we are, but these two guys right here, y'all. I don't even know if they still officers. Hopefully not. But they're ridiculous. But this is the importance of recording, because y'all see this. This is what, you know what I mean? Like, at one point, this was a regular evening up and down MLK. Like, if you got caught straying on MLK, they got you. And I'm going to turn this up just a little bit. Y'all can hear this.
Unlawful operating motor vehicle to play this showing from dealership or test driving vehicle.
So y'all didn't hear that, oh, well, maybe you did hear it, but he misquoted her when he told her she shouldn't be driving the car because she got dealer plates on it. And once again, information, Google. You got dealer plates, you allow 48 hours on the dealer plates. Like, he didn't even ask none of that stuff. You know what I mean? He just walked up and assumed, and he thought it was what it was.
They scared of that kind of shit. I know they heard that. No, they heard that. All of them.
Let me turn that back down, y'all, because I got wild with him on that. But somebody started shooting. I know y'all heard about them 5-6 shots, so they was like, hell with it. We'll go ahead and go and investigate it. But these guys was really kind of in the way, man. You know what I mean? Like, they just wanted to be on camera. Them two guys right there, they just love to be on camera, man. Anytime they knew the camera was out there, they wanted to do something. Who's to say that he ain't even flagged them just so he could have been on camera? But it is what it is. But back to, you know, the main point. Here we go. So Hitchcock, and he got this guy, y'all. So the main importance of understanding these traffic stops, and like I say, we see people, you know, all up on the curb, hemmed up, handcuffs, all kind of look crazy stuff, and we just automatically assume that they've done something wrong because they're in this type of situation. Well, this traffic stop right here is a perfect example of one of those where, you know what I mean, common sense on the behalf of the law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? This guy's a postal worker in a full postal uniform at that. Hoodie that says United States Post Office. He got the pants on, all of that. Now they hemming him up because he's a legal firearm owner. Now he's standing over there in handcuffs and all of that. But I was looking at it on a different level. Like, this guy's he's a federal employee, which means, once again, he had to go through some set of scrutiny to get to the position that he's in. Which really, when you look at it on the level, he's maybe just a little higher than this officer who's sending him through the back and forth. That's Officer Lemon. He looked over, he seen the camera, he know we was there. You know what I mean? They always, you know, they always wonder. But a postal worker, this is a postal worker we talking about. You know what I'm saying? So does anybody in the community, when we talk about passes or just looking at them or understanding who they are, having relationships or whatever, look, you had the firearm. He's a legal firearm owner. Now, firearms always come up, y'all, and I just want y'all to understand, it's the law. You know what I mean? If it's the law, then it's the law, period. Ain't that the law? Supposed to be enforcing the law? Why you not enforcing the law? You going around the law. You feel me? So this guy's sitting here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting here. He's stuck. All because they want to go through his firearm. Now, the point that I'm really trying to prove with this, because this was probably maybe, I don't know, the 5th, 6th traffic stop that we had approached with this guy. And the one that's standing there with the gentleman, Officer Lemon, not jittery, but you could tell that he was always watching us. He wanted to know what we was doing. Never thought to ask, but he always, you know, it was that side eye, like, okay, they back. He know we ain't finna do none of them, but he watching us like, you know, what are we on? We watching our people. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's watching our people. Because once again, y'all, no edits, real time, this guy's outside. You know what I'm saying? It is cold out there, y'all. It is cold. The only reason I turned the volume back down is because I'm talking about it being cold. It is really cold out there. And they got this guy standing out here doing what? Because you want to run his firearm? Why wasn't he allowed to sit in his car? Like, these are some of the things that we need to change, because that's not right. You know what I mean? It looks normal, but that's not right. Because had that been somebody else, I'm sure they'd have been able to sit in their car. Why isn't he allowed to sit in his car? And then it's still, you know, in this situation, it still kind of escalates because they searched the car. We saw him searching the car, digging all through it. He went through it a couple times. He couldn't find nothing in the car. So now he's going back and he's running the firearm. Now, mind you, this is a postal worker we talking about, y'all. We not talking about just some random person that, you know, was flagged. Even though this was a random person that was flagged, this is still a postal worker. You know what I'm saying? A federal worker at that. So now, this officer is done checking his firearm. He's really not done breaking the law. What does he do now? Check him out. Check him out. This is thing too, y'all. Watch him. See how he hit that button? He went to try to pop the trunk. He's trying to pop the trunk. You can't, you don't supposed to be going in nobody's trunk, man. You can't be going in no trunk. Now you finna do what? You finna go in here and pop the trunk to put the firearm back in her? Now, yesterday we saw the traffic stops where the guy didn't even go to the trunk and put the firearms in there. So what he going? Now look, check him out, y'all. Check him out. What you need a flashlight for? He just pulled his flashlight out. Now look at him. He digging around. What you looking for? What you looking for, man? Are you digging around to find somewhere to lay the firearm? What are you doing in that bag? What are you doing in there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are your reasons for being in this guy's trunk? Period. Like, what are your reasons? There is no reasoning. You know what I mean? And he know he don't supposed to be in there. He know good and well he don't supposed to be in there. But look at him. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, y'all. You know what I mean? We ride past, and most people wouldn't trip off of that. Because if you roll past and seen the trunk up, I mean, once again, you thinking something is going on. You thinking something is wrong when it's not. So now he put the firearm back in the trunk. He didn't close the trunk. He inquiring about something else now, basically trying to be buddy-buddy. This is him being buddy-buddy. Oh, man, what you, man, well, whatever. Because you can't find nothing. He's still trying to get this guy probably to talk his way into some kind of situation where, you know, he's going to be in some trouble, period. Because you searched the car, you didn't find nothing. You ran the firearm, you didn't find nothing. You just searched the trunk, you didn't find nothing. You still going back in the car pulling stuff out to ask questions? Now here go the want right here, y'all. Here go the want. Hey, you got to understand, I do a dangerous job. I'm out here every day. I'm this, I'm that. This guy got on a whole full postal uniform. And you trying to explain to him what? Now you going to let him go. I'm going to turn this up so y'all can hear what he say when he takes it. Listen to him. Matter of fact, we're going to turn it right back up. Now we're going to. Facts. Hold up. Now you see that? They realize that I knew who they were. So what did he do? He's over there thinking now. Dang. Shit. What do I do? Oh my God. Wow. And he just kept looking. And then he finally had the heart to be like,
Can I ask you guys
what?
something?
Yeah, what's up?
So I noticed you guys were following around police officers. Is this like a documentary or? There's nothing illegal. I'm just curious.
Nah, man. I mean, I was born and raised in this neighborhood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I did community work out in this neighborhood for the last 9 years. Oh, yeah. You got cold, y'all. I forgot about that. I probably should have queued everybody up for that. It was cold out there, so that camera, the battery was tripping, so it cut back in, and it looked like another 5 minutes or so of conversation from him. But for all the conversation that was missed, you know what I mean? Basically, we was talking about the community. First, he was asking me, you know, what I do in the community. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell him what I do in the community. Then I broke down to him why, you know, I was recording these traffic stops. They didn't really fully understand it. So that kind of led into some other dialogue, and then we kind of went back and forth. But it was really on the topic of understanding that a traffic stop is dangerous. And I could roll with that. If you law enforcement, I could roll with you saying a traffic stop is dangerous. But then you also have to understand the person that you're stopping is not the person that really initiates the traffic stop. So is every traffic stop initiated because you think somebody really committed some sort of felony or some heavy crime? Because the only reason he was supposed to go in that guy's trunk is if he suspected that guy of some sort of crime. He had to have some sort of reasonable suspicion that it was something in that trunk that would tie that guy to a crime. And we seen even at that point, you searched his car. You didn't find nothing in the car. You ran the firearm came back straight. So what was your probable cause? What crime had really been committed at that point to say, you know what I mean, I need to go in this guy's trunk? See, it was just like yesterday. They was running 2 firearms in the first piece. And you had 3 different officers that was going in and out of that guy's vehicle.